Class of 83. How old does that make these people? Very cool. So this would be the 20-year reunion, take 2 for the class of 83. Take 2, I have a feeling, means they're kind of old. Let's go see what else is in the float lineup. So First City Rotary Duck Float this year actually has an added feature. This is the 4th year for the proverbial giant duck to be in the 4th of July parade. However, this year there's a surprise. The beak actually moves as well. So you'll not only see a moving head, but also a quacking beak. So stay tuned. Come on, let's continue. This is very cool. So I take it you just like towed this out of someone? No, I'm just teasing. give me the scoop on the car.
It was just a really great deal, and I couldn't have passed up the deal, and I had to buy it.
So did you do a lot of work to it, or did it come this way?
I bought it just the way it sits.
Oh, nice. Nice. And you spent 38.3 hours cleaning it, or does it stay inside?
I spent more time cleaning the wreckers this time.
That's great. That's great. Well, very cool float. Oh, hello, fine sir. My favorite person to interview, Hunter Davis right here. You're looking mighty fine.
Why, thank you very much.
So is this your special 4th of July kilt?
This is actually the band kilt. So this is the Pride of Scotland kilt.
Very cool, but you do have the tie-up.
Oh, that's right. I've got the red, white, and blue American Legion tie.
Well, nice. Happy 4th. Okay, I know this boat. I love these boats. And you've got a big event coming up that has nothing to do with the color yellow, right?
Nope, it's the color pink, in fact. It's the Think Alaskan Pink Ladies Classic in about 1 month, a little over a month from now, on August 10th.
And there's a huge change this year, right, for locals?
Well, yeah, I mean, before it cost a little bit more to sign up. A team was more like $1,000. This year, it's only $200 for a team of 4, $50 per person. If you don't have a team, sign up and we'll put you on a team.
Sweet! Awesome. Well, we'll see you there, and good luck today. I just gotta ask, I've never seen a porta potty featured so prominently on a float. Why is that?
Because the class of 83 is always trendsetters.
Oh, I see. Okay, it's not just because maybe we're getting a little bit older and we have to use the potty more often?
No.
No. All right. Very cool. I love it. I love the costume. You guys are out at every community event in these awesome costumes. And tell me what's been up lately with the Roller Girls.
We're still practicing. We got a boot camp coming up. Hopefully in the fall. We don't have a date set or anything like that.
We're hoping for September. Okay, so September.
And hopefully by the end of the year, we'll have a team all set up, and hopefully we'll be bouting.
Okay, so boot camp, is that going to teach me how to roller skate or how to really just fisticuff someone?
All of the above. We learn how to fall. We learn different skating techniques, going around turns, whipping each other, checking each other, all the fun stuff.
And then you go to the bar afterward and check your bruises, right?
I have one right here, but it's hidden.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Happy 4th, ladies. Can I get a ride?
Can you get a ride? Yeah, sure.
Sweet. All right. So give me the scoop. This is the new bus, right?
Yeah, this is the new bus. We just got it painted just not too long ago, and they're showcasing it in the parade this year.
Very nice. So not only do we have one salmon bus, but now we have 2 cool artsy buses. Let me take a peek inside, man. Nice. Looks like a bus. Looks like a bus. So, what have people, as you guys have been going around town, what have people's comments been about the new bus?
Oh, they love them. They love them. They stand out and display the local culture here.
Yeah, very cool. Very cool. Well, happy 4th.
You too.
Sure. There you go, bud. Oh, yeah. We're starting trends. Sure. There you go. There you go. Happy 4th of July. There you go. Yeah, here.
Say thank you.
You are welcome. Happy 4th of July, guys.
Thank you.
You're welcome. There you go. There you go. Aw. Oh, no, Jones will take 2. I love it. Briggsy! What's happening, man?
Briggsy! What up, Briggsy? How you doing, man?
Good to see you. Good to see you.
Hello.
See ya. So you don't have candy. Where are you from?
Chicago!
I'm sorry. No, I have some friends from there.
Hi, Peggy! Happy 4th!
You want an eyeball? Who wants an eyeball? Oh, I think you want the eyeball.
All right, you're watching KPU's exclusive live coverage of the 4th of July parade. I'm Michelle O'Brien, right here with Jonathan Tooley.
Hey, how are you? This is a beautiful day. Did we not get blessed with an absolutely perfect day for the 4th of July parade?
Could not have asked for a better day. We've got the kiddie parade coming down our way. The first kids have gone past us, and man, it looks like there's a lot more kids this year. What do you think?
I think a lot more parents let their kids be in the parade. I think any stigma that was attached to it before is obviously gone.
You mean like rain?
Yes, rain. That's right. More or less. And it's nice not to see everybody out here in rain gear. Let's be honest. 4th of July, I like having some sunshine. A lot of people into their liquid sunshine, but this is summertime. This is the quintessential summertime event. 4th of July, no place does it like Ketchikan.
I totally agree. And we have 9,000 tourists joining us. It is wall-to-wall cruise ships right in front of us.
I don't know. I'm looking at this kid that just went by on the scooter. He's got a whole pinwheel in
Oh,
front
look
of
at
him.
that. Thank you for serving, Dad. How cool.
Yeah. Well, I wonder if that's his dad served or somebody got his dad some good dinner at a restaurant. Maybe that's for a wait.
Stop
I don't
it.
know. I don't
His
know.
Dad's a veteran.
They need
you know it.
they need a comma on there somewhere. Somebody didn't punctuate properly.
I love it. Look, and we even have, just like always, itty bitty. How that child must be all of 1.5.
I like the wheelie bar on the tricycle. Did you see that?
Too.
That thing's awesome.
That's very cool. That's awesome. This is great. Oh, we've got the four-wheeler coming up with a gaggle of kids in it.
That's one of those modified four-wheelers. I'm not even sure that's street legal. Can we get somebody over here?
I love it.
Taking a look also, obviously, we got the little ones running through here, and take a look at this. Alaska Nurses Association bringing us the Children's Parade this year.
Oh, and look at the little dogs, too. Those are cute. Hey, guys.
And they're throwing candy. Here the candy. The candy has begun to be
We
thrown.
would gladly accept
Woo!
all candy.
Take
Oh,
it. Yeah.
We just got nailed with some.
I did. That kind of hurt a little bit. Somebody be careful. I should have worn a helmet.
Nice looking costumes. There's a Ritchie family.
We have the Ritchie
As always.
family. How you doing, guys?
Happy 4th of July.
Happy 4th
Happy
of July.
4th.
Let's not forget The reason for the day, 237th birthday of the United States of America and the Declaration of Independence signed on this day in Philadelphia 237 years ago. And to this day, everybody coming out here, everybody each year celebrating our great nation and continuing with the process of making it bigger and better every year.
I am impressed. Did you do some studying last night?
No, I actually learned all that stuff a long time ago, but I got 3 brain cells left. 2 of them have been fighting. That one happened to be the one that kicked in today.
I love it. That's fantastic. Great costumes from all the kids. A lot of people clearly put tons of thought. Here comes
I like the children. I like the children that are riding their parents. That's always fun. It kind of makes the parents afloat. They're like human floats.
Remember, only KPU brings you coverage of all of the day's events, from the pie sale to the plaza, the duck race, and everything in between. Now, we actually have a special treat this year. We actually have a special treat this year. The Eichner family, when the real parade, the big parade, when it opens, they have agreed and they placed one of our GoPro cameras on their helicopter for the aerial view.
That is going to be amazing. Now, for those of you just making your way down here, you may be watching us right now live on KPU, channel 674. 675. Okay, don't go to 674. We're not on 675. There's the Harney family. How you guys doing? It's a wonderful day. We're actually at the perfect spot. We're right wedged in between Sweet Mermaids and Annabelle's. So anything you want as far as a sweet tooth, we got on one side, everything else on the other. What a great afternoon. And they're actually...
You already had a quesadilla.
You're darn right I did.
Look at these 2 young men.
Oh.
Outstanding.
Oh, look at that. Young patriots at work.
All right. Very cool. Very cool. That's adorable. That might just be my favorite of the kiddie parade tomorrow. Now, here come the little mini dancers from Studio Max.
They're getting down. They're getting down. Look at that.
Very cool. Oh, look, they're just so cute.
Let's wave, everybody. How you guys doing? Deja Colleen in the middle of it all.
And how do they? Hey, Deja, that's our fishing buddy.
Oh, the girls are, look, they brought their own sound system.
They keep them all in line. That's amazing.
I think this might be the best kiddie parade ever.
I
can't go out and say that.
Here we've got the special hats again. Look, and they've got the
wow.
hats.
Well, that hat's bigger than that child. That's like
that is awesome. And I have a feeling this is another Simpson family design.
There's a small pony going through
nod.
here too. That's good times. Simpson. Wow.
Look at that.
The blue canoes coming through.
Blue canoes. The theme of this year's parade.
Look at the smokestacks coming off of their head.
Highway to our future. Pretty darn amazing.
Absolutely. It looks like they're putting the wraps right now on the kiddie parade.
It looks like they, I think this is going to be the best parade ever.
I think so too. If this is anything to judge it by, this first part of the parade, the kiddie parade, I mean, it's been different every year, but this is the best turnout I've seen for it. Some amazing costumes. And you know what, the parents, you got to thank the parents who actually got out there and prepared so much of this. And the folks from Alaska Marine Lines that were out there, Alaska Marine Highway. Wow, what a great setup. Those are just tremendous costumes, great props too.
So how many entries do we have in the Grand Parade this year?
The Grand Parade this year consisting of, it looks like 53 entries. We only had 1 cancel this year. I'm going to have to look up and see which one that is. We'll figure it out during the event itself. But everybody in town seems to be represented. This is really wonderful.
And you know what? I got the word. Guess how many pies? The biggest ever pie sale at St. John's. 200 pies.
200 pies. That's how many are out so far?
That's
it's still going on till 2:30.
Till 2 o'clock. Yep, 2:30. And they baked 200 pies. It's their major fundraiser, and that's how they keep the church in ship-shape form. Well, ship-shape, that's almost like an anomaly.
Yeah.
You get a lot of pies, ship-shape form.
Well, I'll tell you what, it's good they're feeding everybody else the pies, or nobody would fit into that church. They'd have to reinforce all the pews. The other thing is, of course, it's 4th of July, so you've got pies everywhere. You've actually got pies and Shamburgers over at the Seventh-day Adventist Church today as well. They were doing that yesterday, today, and tomorrow for those of you who want to go take part in that. Shamburgers, of course, meatless hamburgers. For those of you trying to change up your diet a little bit, but homemade pies as well.
You could eat your way from one end of town to the other.
You really could, and it wouldn't be hard, especially where we're at right now, right between Sweet Mermaids and Annabelle's. Could be really easy. I just had that delicious...
But you forgot about the plaza, all the food down there.
Oh my gosh, the plaza is going off till what, 2:30 or 3 o'clock today?
Jacob, the camera dude, told me his favorite of all time is the Dragon Slayer.
The Dragon Slayer? What's that? Is that a giant hot dog, Jake? It's a giant hot dog. And Jacob's
awesome.
Being pelted with candy right now.
They're like, the camera dude,
let's see what we can do to mess with the broadcast. Thanks, kids. Right on.
That's awesome. So momentarily, we should see the Eichner helicopter fly over, signaling.
think we can hear it.
I feel like I can hear it.
Hey!
The Wanzers up there above coastal real estate up there having
Above
the
Sweet Mermaid.
above sweet inviting. We wish we could join you for that champagne, but unfortunately,
Throw down a cup. Throw down a cocktail, will you? All right,
We'll
they're
take
lowering
delivery.
cocktails from the second floor as we speak. It's wonderful. All right, taking a look right now. Looks like they're clearing the roadway. Got a few people wandering around. Right now would be the time if you're anywhere nearby, if you need to cross the street between phases of this parade. As we await the main body of the parade making its way down from Madison. Don't have word exactly on where they are, although I can hear the helicopter at this point. What an amazing thing that
I
we've
can
got a
hear it
helicopter.
too.
Yeah,
I
it's
can
like-
hear it too.
Oh, it's not the
no,
helicopter.
it's not the
the little 4x. It's the little 4x. Hey, we got a Phillies fan out there. Philadelphia Phillies. Good job, man. Yeah, he doesn't. Do you even know what hat you're wearing? Yeah, you do. Of course,
That's
on
fantastic.
Independence Day, that would be the one to do. You know, everybody should be a Phillies fan on the 4th of July.
You betcha. You betcha. We're going to have probably a brief lull in the action here. I understand it is about a half an hour flight for the Eichner family in about 5 to 8 minutes right here in front of what we're calling Parade Central, right here in front of City Hall. And then here's their tradition for their family, which I think is super cool. They land their helicopter on the south end of town, and then they hop in their car, and they traditionally will watch the parade in front of the sourdough.
Wow, I didn't know that.
Yeah, I didn't know that either.
So they're going to have a few people over there, and then whoever's flying the chopper, they get to actually point out their own chopper. Look, there's our helicopter.
You got
flying
it.
over.
You got it. And it's a great tradition, I think. You know, it's not cheap to run a helicopter if you think about it.
No, I wouldn't know. I'd sure like to though. It'd sure be nice.
So we've got the duck race. Ducks are around town selling all of the duck tickets this year. That's right. And you've got your Rotary shirt on.
I do. This is my Rotary shirt from last year, my Rotary duck race shirt. I've got my beads. I'm prepared to do battle. And by the way, you can still buy your duck tickets up until 5 o'clock, right?
Nope.
What time?
2:30.
You better hurry up if you don't have your duck tickets. You better get going. Now also 3:30, if I remember correctly, that's when the root beer floats start flowing.
Yes, but also there's another very special thing about this year's 4th of July, and guess what it is?
I'm not
Barry
guessing. You didn't tell me.
Pyle's unveiling of his 12-foot salmon statue at Creek Street, right by the root beer floats.
Wow, this is going to be a big day. So much going on down there, especially down at Creek Street and right
I
here.
don't know if you were here when they did the big unveiling of Dave Rubin's statue.
That was last year or the year before?
I believe it was
remember.
the year before.
I was here for that.
Huge event, so we should have a ginormous crowd down near the old library at 3 o'clock. And then we do root beer floats, and then guess what? It is duck race time.
Now, just to prove that everybody is celebrating the 4th of July, no matter where you're from, somewhere here in town right now, the delegation from Prince Rupert's running around. This is a fun event for these guys. They come up here, and especially with all the trade that's going on in Southeast Alaska and over down at Prince Rupert, we've got an opportunity coming up over the next couple of years to really take advantage of some things going on all over this part of the world. Now, the Prince Rupert folks are in town, and it is clear to me they enjoy beer. And what you have at 3 o'clock is you buy it. Wait. No.
Look down there. We got someone else who really enjoys beer.
Oh, is that right? We have a beer enthusiast.
Derek James.
Beer enthusiast, Derek James.
And he
right
never,
on.
you know what, I'll tell you what, Derek is never without something extremely odd and interesting on his body. I like the socks, man. You're looking very festive today. Wait, let
And
me
the
get
Captain
this
America shirt, that really does it.
Do that again. Yeah, one more time. That's awesome.
Nice.
And we hope you're not scared at home if you're watching this live.
Now listen, Derek, are you going to be heading over to Fish Pirates for Buy a Canadian a Beer Day? 3 o'clock, man. You got an opportunity to get the Canadians a beer.
Gotta find some Canadians.
They're going to be over there, the Prince Rupert delegation. They're going to be hanging out, soaking up the sun.
Right after the parade.
All right, yeah, maybe we'll buy each other one.
Yeah, that sounds better. I think it should be an exchange at that point. Fair exchange.
Fair trade agreement.
That was one of the lesser known segments of the NAFTA treaty, was if we buy them a beer, they got to buy us a beer.
Definitely. Very funny.
And if you're at home watching us on channel 675, sorry about that, 675.
But you know
Hello,
what, though? Listen,
welcome.
I've got to admit, for the 3rd year in a row, and I don't know why I can never ever get this right, but I've advertised this as being on both 75 and 675. It's not the case. Only $6.75.
All right, so for those of you sitting there watching watching 75, turn the channel to 675. They can't hear me. They're watching the wrong channel. That's horrible.
They can. They can. All KPU local shows appear in the 600 range.
Now,
Easy to remember.
interestingly enough, that means that later on we're going to have an even bigger edited version of this program.
Oh, totally.
And that's also going to be on 675?
No, it'll be on 611.
611,
and
all right.
688. Special events, and then also on free video on demand. But here's the cool thing. What we've got going on is we've got a GoPro heading down the creek with the Quackersackers. Quackersackers are the young kids that go down and collect all the little ducks.
Now, I think that's great, and I think this is the first time I think that's happened.
First
isn't it?
time.
Now, I like saying quackersacker and then waiting a while before explaining what it is. I just like people to sit there and say, what's a quackersacker? What is that? That sounds downright illegal. I don't know if there's quackersackers or that we should be tolerating any of this. And then they hear it's just kids in the creek picking up the ducks.
Totally.
It's all good.
And you know what? We got to give a big shout out to Snorkel Alaska for being so kind as to donate those wetsuits for the kids. I mean, this year we baked them some cookies as a little extra special thank you.
They deserve at least that.
Exactly.
Great outfit, and thank you so much for taking part and being a part of this Ketchikan tradition.
Yep. And I'm going to give a big shout out to Sea-Pro as well, because they're the folks that set up the oil spill boom at the end of the creek to catch all of the ducks.
That's a good shot right there.
Hey, how you doing?
Oh, she's
Lots
cute,
of
huh?
lots of folks walking by. It's very cool. It's always fun to visit with everyone as they pass by Parade Central here.
Yeah, absolutely. And again, Parade Central is the place to be. If you happen to be on your way down here right now, obviously you can't come down Tongass. Maybe wrapping around the backside, heading up 3rd and dropping down would be the best way to do it.
I see the helicopter right now.
Now, of course, there
Right
it
up.
is.
Here it comes.
Now, I'm guessing that helicopter is probably just about even
I sure
with
hope
Murray
it's the
Pacific
right one.
now.
Yep, here it comes. I see the flag.
There it is.
Right up there. Woohoo! Let's
All right, we're awaiting the arrival of the helicopter. Now, the helicopter is actually at this point traveling alongside the parade itself. So if we can track the helicopter, we can more or less track the progress of the parade itself. So if you take a look up there, if you're anywhere nearby and you can look out over the Narrows right now, you probably see a helicopter pulling a giant American flag. Wow, that is beautiful. What a great thing to do. Thank you to the Eichner family for putting that together and for each year being a bigger and bigger part of this event. Also, if you happen to be one of the folks that's lined up along Tongass right now that's enjoying this, it looks like the parade is in fact somewhere between Murray Pacific and Rain City Tattoo at this moment. Should be coming up through the tunnel here about 5-10 minutes from now. If you happen to be towards that direction, you can enjoy the parade as it sits. Right now, we've got a whole lot of folks, I'd say a couple thousand people downtown here lining the streets, enjoying themselves and waiting for this parade to come by. Want to take a moment, take a look up in the sky at that flag and the helicopter dragging it
very
through.
cool. Very, very cool.
A lot of people actually spontaneous applause for the helicopter. I think that's appropriate. And such a great day for it. You know, a lot of people were afraid the weather wasn't going to hold out. I know with the rain, the heavy rain we had at the time yesterday, was it possible that we weren't going to see that at all? Now we not only get the beautiful weather, we get the helicopter up there, the flag, and of course, great coverage of the parade for the first time from the sky. We're going to get to check out those pictures soon on channel 675. Channel 611 is where that's going to be. What a treat for the folks that are in town visiting too. I mean, if you could ever pick a day to visit Ketchikan and you're part of the cruise ship industry, or you're out there taking advantage of a trip, basically parking it here in Ketchikan on the 4th of July, you get a celebration like nowhere else in the world. This is the kind of day that makes you realize what an amazing community this is. A community of what, 13,500 people. To have this many people show up in this small an area waiting for the parade gives you an idea how into this event everybody is.
I think the only smaller event, or perhaps equivalent, but now we have tourists in town, about 9,000 in town to enjoy the 4th of July with us, but was
That was
The
absolutely the world's largest boot race.
You got it.
World's largest rain boot race. Man, what an amazing event that was. Almost 2,000 people. We shattered the world record.
That was so awesome.
Thank you to Judy Zingy for organizing that, and for everybody else that came out. The thousands, literally thousands of people here in Ketchikan who showed up for that up on 3rd Avenue and on May 18th, I believe it was. What a spectacular event. This town amazes me each and every time one of these things happens. I may sound like I'm repeating myself on it, but the truth is I've lived in a lot of places and I've never seen anywhere where this percentage of the people come out and support these events.
No, absolutely, I concur. And I'll tell you what, I've been down the parade lineup already today, and I think you're going to be equally amazed with some of these floats that are coming through, because it seems like things just get bigger and better each and every year.
Yeah, I know a lot of work has gone into those floats. Folks from all over town, community organizations, businesses, all doing their part, putting together just really something to represent them, to represent their business, and to represent the theme this year, H2O, the Highway to Our Future.
Yep.
And
that's commemorating the 50th anniversary of the Alaska Marine Highway System.
And again, it was kind of neat to see the kids even getting into that theme too,
Those
with
were
their
cool boats,
little blue canoes.
Those are awesome. Those are great. Yeah, this has just been an astounding day, and I tell you what, the Kitty Parade has already gone through, and I mean, the crowd just keeps growing. It's enormous.
It is actually, I think a lot of people really looking forward to this. We've got a lot of folks in the middle of the street. I wonder what's going to happen. I wonder if they're going to try. Is this going to be a showdown over here or what? What are you doing?
I don't know. It does look like it's going to be a showdown. Down towards the Sourdough and Tongass Trading, it looks like we've got a line of folks. And here comes the helicopter again.
Wow, what a great shot of that. Coming north from the South Tongass area and pulling that flag behind it. The wind really behind it at the right place right now, so that flag is fully borne out. And really a reminder that that's what this holiday is all about. It's about America. It's about this country being founded really, 237 years ago by a bunch of guys that were rebels and revolutionaries and believed in the idea that freedom and liberty should be cast above all of the other concerns, and that no tyranny should be something that...
Sound like Alaskans.
Well, they are. I mean, in a lot of ways, I was going far as to say this, and it may be a little controversial. I think Alaskans at this point may be the last Americans. Alaskans okay, Michelle is looking at me.
It's a lifestyle and it's an attitude.
It is.
And
If you were ever to compare the thought process of the first Americans, the founding fathers, if you were to compare the founding fathers and the way they thought to any group of people in the United States today, I think they would reflect most on the thinking process of Alaskans, frontiers people who appreciate their freedoms. Let's face it, people who appreciate their guns. I mean, that's just the truth. And we've got hunters, we've got folks that reflect the lifestyle that I think the founding fathers would certainly appreciate. You couldn't ask for a better scene than this. You really couldn't. Old Glory flying high above the Tongass Narrows. The Eichner helicopter taking its time, rolling northward. Should be catching up in just a little while with the parade itself. People still peeking through the tunnel to see if the parade's on the way. That's always fun. It's like they're looking through a peephole.
The tradition is peeking through the tunnel.
If you see anything, give us the thumbs up. What a great event for the family, too. I see so many folks out here, 2, 3, 4 generations deep, hanging out along the sidewalk, waiting for the parade to come through. Folks with their kids, their grandkids, their great-grandkids, just everybody gathered around, and an awesome celebration right here in Ketchikan.
As you can see, everyone is anxiously peering through the tunnel. We got word from our secret sources that the parade is right now currently just on the other side of the tunnel.
Yes, on the other side of the tunnel, not too far away. Always fun to see them emerge from the tunnel, so we're looking forward to that any second.
Fun tunnel trivia.
Yeah.
Next year, the tunnel will be 50 years old.
I did not know that.
Did you know?
I did not know that, yeah.
And there's some really neat historical photos of it. Yeah, that thing is only 50 years old.
Incidentally, Ketchikan's most popular place to let off fireworks is in that tunnel.
Are you serious?
Yeah, people go through there with seal bombs all the time just to get the noise and to have it echo out both sides.
Oh, you're going to get some noise when those Harleys come through there.
Yes, you will. It's going to be a lot of fun. Now, coming through there first, let's see, we're going to be looking forward to the Prince Rupert delegation, right?
Yep. We always have the Color Guard, the VFW, the Prince Rupert delegation, and of course, our friendly law enforcement friends.
Oh yeah, speaking of law enforcement, international law enforcement today, the Canadian Unmounted Police will be walking through with the Prince Rupert delegation.
Very, very cool.
Here comes Robert McRoberts. He's been chased through the tunnel with his dog, apparently.
No, law enforcement is after him.
Oh yeah, well, it's another slow speed chase. Like OJ all over again. What? You know, Robert, it could happen. Come on.
Yes, that's why I'm laughing. Knowing Robert, it could happen.
I like it. He ditched to the left so they wouldn't find him. Good idea, Robert. Turn the lights off too. Oh, it's a bicycle. Never mind. And of course, this is the time when all the bravest of souls will wander out into the middle of the street right before the parade comes through. Everybody's kind of gotten comfortable. They've got them in a position right where they want them. Now they're going to get paraded on.
Holy cow, and look at all the people lining the stairs up there too. That is awesome.
That is a pretty decent idea. In fact, if you take a look down the way, down the other direction, they've got a heck of a view of the Narrows going towards the south. Happy Independence Day, guys.
Jacob the camera dude with his own personal fan club.
Yeah, I know. Most popular camera dude anywhere. Can you name any other camera dudes in any other city? No.
I don't know that anyone else calls their camera dude a camera dude.
Maybe that's the secret. Okay, you remember I was telling you about people blowing up fireworks in the tunnel? The police are just as bad running those sirens in there. That's why they're doing it, because it sounds all loud. Oh, this is why they have a good time in the tunnel. Yay!
And of course, they've got their special duty police person down there keeping all of the peekers out of the way.
Oh, here we go. Flashing lights and everything. Now it's getting real.
Game on, it is parade time. Live on KPU, you're watching the 2013 4th of July parade. I'm Michelle O'Brien, right here with Jonathan Tooley from KTKN.
GTW.
Thank you, I got my letters screwed up.
No. You got lots of letters to remember, don't worry about it.
I just say the country station.
That's true. Yeah, 106.7 Gateway Country.
KTKN the talk.
And hometown radio, AM 930 KTKN.
Right.
I've never seen them go side by side through the tunnel before. This is a very sophisticated maneuver. I hope everybody's going to be, don't try it even out, not at home. No, especially don't try it in the tunnel like they're doing.
And we've got the Coast Guard color guard right behind them. And it's fixing to get loud here in a minute.
Can you imagine how loud it was for the color guard behind them with those sirens going?
Oh, I bet they have earplugs in.
Their ears than that, or their ears are bleeding right now. I want to go over there with a cotton swab. Here's another guy running from the police. I love that look.
Quick, go fast, go fast. This is actually the state troopers as well as Ketchikan Police Department.
A cooperative effort leading the parade.
And as a reminder, this year's theme of the parade is Highway to Our Future, H2O. Not a whole lot of H2O around today, thank goodness.
Let's not jinx it. Hey, there's Keith Smith from the Chamber of Commerce. How you doing, guys? Let's say hi to everybody.
Very cool.
How are you?
Very cool.
This is a lot of fun. It's nice to be able to wave at the police and not have them looking for me. That's good news. All right, taking a look at some of the delegation from Prince Rupert coming through right now.
Actually,
Happy 4th of July, everybody.
Oops, veterans of foreign wars.
Veterans of foreign wars.
Yep.
All right.
And that guy sitting in the back is actually from Tallahassee, Florida. I met him, and he is a World War II veteran. Always a very patriotic float for these guys. You know, and I think they win every year for most patriotic.
Well, they should.
Absolutely.
Get a wave over there.
Very cool.
All right,
very
coming
cool.
up behind them, the United States Coast Guard contingent from the Coast Guard base. Lots of folks on there as well. And if I'm reading this right, is that the Grand Marshal's float?
And that would be
coming forward right
Governor
now.
Murkowski and his wife.
That would be okay.
Frank and Nancy Murkowski, the parents of Lisa Murkowski, our U.S. Senator, and they are from Ketchikan.
And running alongside Hall Anderson, always getting the good shots for the local Ketchikan Daily News. Happy 4th of July, guys.
Great. I like those jewels.
Hey, thanks.
Thank you.
Thanks. You want some beads? You know how this works, right? All right. Like I said that to the
And here
governor.
comes the
Hey, Alaska Marine Highway
Alaska
coming through
Marine
right now,
Highway coming through.
celebrating
Love that,
50 years of
love
service,
that.
1963 to 2013.
Wendy
People with
Chatham right
boats
there,
on their
boats
heads.
on their heads. Gotta
Who
love
does
it.
that?
Very cool, very
I do.
cool.
Oh, they're throwing bags
Oh,
and
nice.
throwing gold coins
Thank
around.
you.
This is all
Very
good
cool.
times.
Look at
And
that.
check out the float. This
Very
float
nice.
is
Get the
fantastic.
duffel bag. That is an amazing float.
Oh, what a great time. I'll take one.
That is an amazing float.
Go, I'll take two.
Gold
Oh,
coins
nice.
everywhere.
You
Woo!
snagged me. Whoops.
And here come your Prince Rupert.
All
folks.
right, here comes
your Prince Rupert.
Here comes the unmounted Canadian Mounties
And
coming
this is-
through right now.
Yep.
Celebrating our relationship with Canada and our neighbors in Prince Rupert to the south. Let's see, this is the mayor of Prince Rupert right here, is that right? Wearing a very patriotic American flag tie. That's pretty cool.
Very cool. Prince Rupert Port Authority. And here comes.
Here comes
Wow,
the Royal Canadian
they've never
Marine.
been here before. They have never
This
been
is
here
new.
before. This is super cool.
I think we should send somebody there for their next big holiday.
I think so.
I think I should go.
We've got a Canadian standing near us. We'll have to get the holiday update from her.
We'll go there for Boxing Day, right after for Christmas or something.
On July the 1st.
July
July the
1st.
1st.
Oh my gosh, we're 3 days late.
Boy, that would just make the big round, and they're handing out Canadian flags. How cool is
Canadian
that?
flags and pins.
Very cool.
Royal Canadian
Very
Marine
cool.
Search and Rescue here with us today.
Nice.
Having a great time. Great flags too. Thanks, guys.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
They must have done something right to get picked for this detail. This is what got to be the fun detail to come up here and do this.
And the District of Port Edward. Happy 4th of July. Very cool.
This really is a truly international event
It
this
is.
year.
It
More so
really
than I can
is.
remember it ever being.
Like our Canadian friend here, she's just waving her Canadian flag like
And
crazy.
just in case the Canadians get out of hand.
Now I think it's your Coast Guard buddies.
Okay, well that's just in case the Canadians get out of hand and need to be deported. We had to have the Coast Guard right behind them.
Love our Coast Guard people and thank you for their service.
Speaking of getting out of hand, there's Rosie Ropel in her duck outfit.
Totally, always out of hand.
And thanks to Mayor Lou Williams III. How you
Mayor's
doing?
float. How are you doing, sir?
Taking a look downstream,
Very
as it
cool.
were.
Yep, downstream, upstream.
Upstream, would that be upstream?
Yes, upstream. Very cool. I wonder if they had to wash that boat before it. Look
I'm
at
pretty
that
sure
huge
they
gun
did.
on the front of it.
Yeah,
Oh
like
my
I said,
gosh.
that's just in case the Canadians get out of hand. You gotta have the big gun ready.
Oh my gosh, I didn't notice that.
I got Mr. and Mrs. Claus coming through as well.
Oh, yay!
A little bit of taste of Christmas in July.
Citizens of the Year.
Citizens of the Year,
Jim
that's
and
right.
Connie Wingren. All right.
Yeah. How you doing down there?
Hi. How are you?
How you
Hello.
Happy 4th of July, guys. Whoa! Coming through right now, we've got representatives of our local Native community, traditional robes. Tim Flannery out front waving the flag. Well, thank Tim Flannery and the rest of the dancers for coming out here today.
Yeah, definitely. It's always awesome to see them.
I'm pretty sure those
So
are
cool.
a variety of different robes.
It's really
Some of them
cool.
in Chilkat.
Yeah. Very nice.
Good to see these guys out here. Really good.
Good job. Happy 4th.
And if you listen carefully, you can hear Sanuga Gianna Willard out there. Her voice is loud and clear, as is the rest of this group.
Beautiful.
Running the drums. Gosh, that is a great display.
Very cool. Very cool.
That was the Sanya Kwan Cape Fox dancers, for those of you keeping track. They were selected to be the lead dance group for the celebration of 2014 in Juneau. Looking forward to that event.
Oh, that is so cool.
And another event that's going to be coming up, hopefully this fall, that they're trying to get going, is one that goes in between years here in Ketchikan, a little bit more traditional gathering. We'll talk more about that sometime soon, I hope.
Oh, nice. Yeah, this fall, correct?
I believe so, yeah. Being put together by the A&B and the ANS.
And as you know, you can never have a parade parade without having a gap somewhere, because some floats are fast, some floats are slow, and
I think
so
a bunch
we're
of people
waiting.
stopped at the asylum for a second.
Well, and remember, we always have the, looks like that maybe.
Well, the next on the list, and I don't know if this is correct, next on the list is Ketchikan Area Arts and Humanities Council. Sounds like whoever it is whooping and hollering out there pretty well.
I'll tell you what, they've always had a great float. And you know, believe it or not, occasionally, sometimes the lineup gets a little rearranged. We've actually had floats break down in the middle of the parade.
Well, this is very interesting because what I'm looking at here is a little different than what it's got on the list, but I think I've got this worked out. The program here saying you want to help the Yeltatsi family honor Haida chief and master carver Jones Yeltatsi, the carver of the salmon that's on the creek. That was installed in 1964 and removed in 2011. The salmon was commissioned by the Chamber of Commerce in 1963 and has traveled from Seattle to San Francisco to Milwaukee to Detroit and back. Now, the unveiling of Ketchikan's new salmon on Creek Street, created by Terry Piles, is this afternoon at 3 p.m. You don't want to miss that if you can come out and be a part of it. You're taking a look here, you can see the original Yeltatsi salmon that was up there for many, many years.
Very cool.
Make some noise for these guys.
All right, good job.
You can hear the drums in the background. Happy 4th of July, guys.
Happy 4th. And here comes the
parade
brand new
queens.
queens and the princesses. Congratulations to Aubrey Lee, Ketchikan's newest 4th of July queen.
Happy 4th of July, everybody. Now being towed by the Tyler rental truck, we've got the 4th of July Queen float featuring Aubrey Lee, who was this year's queen. Melanie
And my
Lofton is
daughter
on there.
was the last queen.
Oh, you knew you had to throw that in.
Of course I did.
Let her, yeah, she's being
course
very
I
graceful.
did.
More graceful than you are about it this year. Yeah! Throwing confetti off of there. I think that's Amy right there. How you doing?
Good
How
job,
you guys
ladies.
doing? All right.
Good job.
Aubrey, congratulations.
And there's Sharon Monreen, the queen from 1966.
That's right. The lovely 4th of July queens and princesses.
Yep, definitely. Now, next up, we've got the South Tongass Fire Department, and they're in the front because the parade is heading south, and in case they need to quick get out and take care of an emergency, then that's exactly what they're doing. And they're all suited up. At least it's not 1,000,000 degrees here, right?
Let's all say hello to Sparky the fire dog. He looks a little big for the local fire hydrants. I hope he doesn't need to go.
Very cool. Very cool.
Okay, coming up here, just after the South Tongass Volunteer Fire Department, looking like the 50-year class reunion. Let's do a little math.
Holy
That's the class of
smokes.
1963.
Oh my goodness.
Coming through here right now and going strong. Let's wave for the 50-year reunion of the class of 1963.
Congratulations. Happy 4th.
1963, well accounted for out there. K-High Kings class of 1963 coming through. They've got the big tram rolling out here in the middle of the road. And there's a few folks on there as well. Let's say hi to everybody on there.
If that was your 50-year class reunion, I'd want to ride too.
Yeah, I'd be pushing. Somebody be pushing me through.
Now this is interesting.
Ketchikan Community Foundation. We've got the banner for them
Which is
right there.
brand new, a huge honor for Ketchikan to have the Ketchikan Community Foundation here in Ketchikan, one of only a few communities in Alaska to get a foundation of their own.
It's their vision for Ketchikan, including a diversified local economy, providing family-supported employment, access to affordable housing and health care, a vibrant arts community, which we certainly have, and multiple recreational and quality educational programs. Ketchikan Community Foundation, now a permanent fund for the Ketchikan region. Our gifts to the foundation will become part of a long-term endowment, allowing us to invest in our community's future and contribute to the quality of life here.
All right, now look at this float. This is pretty darn cool.
This is a class of 1973, the 40-year reunion. Bet Jakubek, how you doing? Walking through there. Class of 1973. That is one packed.
And look at the big fish
Truck.
up top. That is an awesome float.
Hey, hold on a second. Let's see if we can get them to make some noise. You guys want to make some noise for the radio? Come on.
All right, very cool. Oh, look at this. H2O this, JD Crimson Bear. That is sweet.
Like a little attitude on that float. Good times for everybody
Like
up
it.
there.
Good job.
I like that. That was a good. Who's that your idea?
Mike Jensen.
Mike Jensen. Good idea. Coming up just a few moments from now, the SS Broken Water. Now this is a group of gals from the hospital. It's boat, a car, ambulance, or float plane.
I love it.
The team at Peace Health Medical Women's Group and the entire team of caregivers at Ketchikan Medical Center looking forward to quote unquote delivering the future.
Ah, nice.
That's right. That's right.
Like it. I like it.
Lots of folks out there. The future of healthcare in Ketchikan in their hands, obviously, in southern Southeast Alaska, as well as all those who visit here. In the women's clinic, they're delivering the next generation, and through the Your Health, Your Future Building Addition project coming up here in Ketchikan, Medical Center is supporting the City of Ketchikan's initiative to deliver a brand new and up-to-date surgical site and clinic right here in town. This new space is going to allow caregivers to deliver great health care well into the future. Ketchikan Medical Center also supports KHI's Health Occupation Students of America and Southeast Alaska Area Healthcare and Education Center, delivering the community's healthcare professionals to tomorrow, all in the spirit of healing.
Just like pizza, we deliver.
They deliver. Now, I'm going to tell you a little something interesting. Dr. Deborah Landis-Lewis was out there. She's the Employee of the Month. She is out there with the
Very
float right
cool.
now. There's Eileen. How you doing, Eileen? Now, Dr. Landis-Lewis, who was the Employee of the Month, also went and delivered babies all last night. Still made it out to the parade today. Got the inside scoop on that. That's dedication. And boy, I got to tell you, that's a runner for the best float, I think.
I think
they did a great
That was
job.
pretty cool.
Ketchikan Gymnastics Club coming in right
look
now.
Look at the neat thing that they have on the back. That's pretty cool.
One of the infamous Bailey brothers. Yes, you. Yeah, how you doing, man? Ketchikan Gymnastics Club, a nonprofit organization dedicated to enriching Ketchikan's youth by teaching strength, discipline, and some pretty cool acrobatic skills, as you see them doing out there right now, doing cartwheels right in the middle of the road. Spectators are going to be amazed as the gymnasts tumble down the middle of the street.
Okay, now look what we've got coming up right here. This is
employees and family of Alaska Airlines here in Ketchikan. Lots of folks. They wish to offer their thanks to their customers who they love to serve each day. The message from them is that their community where they live and work and play, the country that gives us the freedom to pursue their dreams, that's why they're out here, that's why they're celebrating. And what a great job they did getting their families here on the float.
Yeah, they sure did. Nice showing, nice showing.
Hey, happy 4th of July, guys! Say it loud, say it loud! Good job, guys. Woo! Alaska Airlines is a festive bunch.
Definitely. They also like to honk their horn.
I think it's almost like the alarm's going off on that thing. You sure that's theirs?
Oh, he's going like that.
He's got it going? All right. Yeah!
Very cool.
Throw me some airline miles.
Yeah.
Throw me some airline miles, please.
No candy.
Can you throw any airline? No,
Throw
no
us some
candy.
miles.
Airline miles, man. All right, coming through right now, the Ketchikan Little League. The 9 to 10 select team will be managed this year by Derek McGarrigan. Hollywood Derek McGarrigan must be in there somewhere, unless he's working today. We're not really. Oh, there he is.
Of course, but he is working today.
He's wearing his other uniform as a Ketchikan police officer. District tournament, by the way, is going to be in Ketchikan from the 12th through the 15th, and these kids look like they're rearing to go.
Yeah, they sure do.
Got Dave Klein in the back there, too.
Oh, and it wouldn't be a good 4th of July without having a raffle, and so...
Hey, wait. There's the Amazing Emilio. It's the Amazing Emilio right there. Oh, really?
So...
Nice vuvuzela. Even in the middle of the parade, Dave Valentine is still selling tickets.
It's a raffle mania, as always, on the 4th of July right here in Ketchikan. And the skiff, again, is once again up for raffle. Holy smokes. I think the Valentine's have taken over ticket selling from the judge.
I think so. Not only that, looks like they got all of the excess vuvuzelas from the last World Cup down in South Africa, and they're handing them out here. That might be as hot as those eyeballs.
Yeah.
We don't know. That might be the next big thing. Now you got the Killer Whales, Ketchikan Killer Whales swim team coming through. Say hi, guys. Come on. All right. Say happy 4th of July, everybody. Great job, guys. Killer Whales nonprofit athletic organization offering competitive swimming to kids aged 7 through 18, competing around Southeast Alaska and then at the national and state levels. Marco, how you doing, man? He's got his tickets. He's getting the skiff raffle going. They're just hawking those tickets right in the middle of the parade. We've got C-Pro out there, very well represented.
Look at that. Look at the front of the bus.
Oh, man, I didn't realize we had lowrider buses, man. Hey, hold on a second. You guys want to say happy 4th of July? Say it. Happy 4th of July! Good job, guys. It wouldn't be 4th of July and on TV without saying hi to Mom.
Exactly. So then in the middle of the parade, following our two we've got the salmon bus, Ray Troll's salmon bus. Now we've got our brand new bus that was just recently painted this year, and it has proven very popular. We visited with them down the parade lineup earlier this morning, and it's a pretty spiffy thing, man. It's good.
How you guys doing? All right. Those buses are beautiful.
And you know why they're in the middle? Because that would be the city fire department.
Oh, and a show of hydraulic prowess by the buses. I wish they'd get them to bounce up and down like in LA.
Yeah.
Get the lowriders rolling. Coming up right now, Ketchikan Fire Department aerial ladder truck. Hey, Dave Gilly on the back there. How you doing, man? How you doing? How you guys doing? Happy 4th of July, man.
It's like this ultimate show of testosterone called Sirens.
Yeah, who's got the loud sirens? Oh, this is what I'm looking forward to. We got the roller girls are going to come through here any second now.
But first we've got Rotary 2000's float, and this is pretty cool because they talk about all the projects that they do all over town. To include on the sides, you can see the Kids Don't Float life jackets that are available at every dock in town, free of charge, thanks to Rotary 2000.
A lot of people ask what Rotary does. It's projects like that that make it a really worthwhile organization to get involved with.
Good job. See Dave Albertson up there in the middle?
Yeah.
Wait, why is the dentist handing out candy?
Dr. Dave, you're handing out.
You're
handing. Yeah. Whoa.
Yeah.
That's job security. This guy's
Job
a dentist
security.
throwing candy. Job security. Good job, buddy. Nancy T.G. just shaking her head. This is absolutely awful.
Yeah, now we've got the roller girls.
We've got the roller girls coming through. This has got to be my favorite part right here. I love that the roller girls are here in Ketchikan and they're out here rolling around right now.
Very cool.
Ketchikan Rainforest Roller Girls.
New club in town, and man, they rock it out all the time.
Yeah! Good job, roller girls, shaking it.
Very cool.
Coming up right now, we've got the class of 1983.
Now listen, they have a special thing on their float, and I asked them why, and they said, because we're trendsetters. They're featuring a porta potty.
It makes a lot of sense when you get right down to it. Who wants to be stuck on the float having to go to the bathroom? They got it all worked out.
Yeah.
If you ask me, that's the...
Yep, you got it. And
Yeah.
20-year reunion, take 2.
Take 2.
Yeah, I don't know what it means.
Take 2. Maybe that's the reference to the.
Take 2.
All right.
And they're festive.
Yeah.
Who only knows what is inside the porta potty? I don't know.
Well, I think it's the obvious. I think there's a porta. I think it's the best idea ever. I think that's the wave of the future. All parade floats should include a porta potty.
I totally agree.
Either that or with some of those adult underpants. One or the other, just in
Adult
case.
underpants. Well, I asked him. I said, when you get to this class of '83, when you get this old, is it a necessity to have the porta potty on board?
Yeah, it might. Maybe it is.
I don't know.
What amazes me is that the ones with the 50-year reunion from 1963 didn't think of it, or they went with the adult undergarments. We're not sure.
There we go.
We don't
You
know
never
for sure.
know. You never
Hey, you guys, yell for the camera. Come on. Not bad. Not bad. All right. Hey, thanks, man. All right, we got the Junior League All-Stars coming out. It's the next float right there. These guys, I'm getting pegged with candy, and it's great, man. I love getting pegged with candy. That's one of my favorite parts of this
body
thing.
armor next time.
I don't know. I just unwrap the candy and throw it right in my mouth would be better. Junior League All-Stars are going to be managed this year by Jeff Carson District Tournament. It's in Sitka, July 15th through the 20th. Come on, guys, yell for me. All right.
Now, this is one that's near and dear to my heart.
Yes.
Folks from Clover Pass hosting once again the Think Alaskan Pink Ladies Classic this August. You can get a whole team of ladies out for a day on the water to cure breast cancer for only $200. It is a screaming deal.
Hey, who gets to keep the fish?
We do.
All right, all right.
And no men allowed.
All right. Be very itchy. Hey, how you doing? Happy 4th of July.
Good job, ladies. And they were actually a team last year. They spanked our bottom.
Hey, they're going to hit us with the downrigger. Look out. Woo!
Great, very cool. We're going down this year, ladies, going down.
I don't know if you can hear it yet above the horns honking and the sirens blaring. We have bagpipes. It is officially a party. We have bagpipes.
You cannot have a party in Ketchikan without having the bagpipes
I
show
don't think
up.
you could have a party anywhere without having bagpipes. This means it's begun. This means it's gotten real. This is Ketchikan's own Misty Thistle Pipes and Drums, led by drum majors Hunter Davis and Caleb Strait, pipe major Bill Urquhart. This is the band's 9th appearance in the parade. Behind the band are the Highland Dancers. The band and dancers are going to be performing at the Pioneers' Home at approximately 2 o'clock today.
Look what I see coming through the tunnel.
Oh, yeah.
Here comes the duck.
Oh, this.
But
First up right here, we've got Sailing into the Past.
Ketchikan Medieval and Renaissance Society. What a cool group they are.
There's a Viking ship on the back there, custom made with the Alaska Marine Highway Alaska flag. Big Dipper design on the sail, also featuring a jousting horse that's going to be part of the Blueberry Festival.
And that thing is popular, man. I tried that last year. It is crazy.
You got on
fun.
that crazy thing?
It is so much fun.
I may have to do it now.
It is so much fun.
I feel like I'm being called out. All right, coming up right now, First City Rotary. Proud to celebrate their 25th anniversary of the 4th of July duck race.
Yep, and
this
look,
float,
the beak moves this year.
The beak moves. This is big. Diane Gubatayo, selling duck tickets, walking along. How you guys doing? Hey, how are you? Hey, I've got all the exchange students on the front of the float. That is a good-looking float. Michelle, I know you put a lot of time into that thing.
I did. And I'll tell you what, though, we had an amazing team that did it. Julie Isom made that awesome fishing pole, and Dick Miller made the head move and the beak quack.
All right, right here we've got District 33 Democrats saluting 50 years of service from the ships and people of the Marine Highway Center. MV Demo Rats? The Demo Rats. Okay, got it, yeah.
Cool.
Oh, he said Demo Rats. I didn't say it. He said Demo Rats. Okay, I was right. See, I was right. He said it. Hold on, we're putting this guy on.
It's a glacier up in Juneau. MV
Demo Rats?
Demo Rest. We came up with it.
Oh my God, I thought it was Demo Rats. I was like, wow. Okay. My mistake. Oops. All right, here's the reunion of the class of 1993. Is going to be coming through here in just a little bit. Right here in front of us right now.
Junior Olympic softball. This is the feeder for the Lady King softball.
These look like they look like they're ready to play.
They're ready to beat Sitka, that's for sure.
Speaking of ready to play, the always ducked out Rosie Ropel coming back through, taking a second round with the duck tickets.
Looking good. Now we've got our new veterinary clinic in town, Stone Tree. Dr. Monica Mangus is opening that up. And she's one cool cat, I'll tell you. Oh, no pun intended.
Cool
but she's
cat
a really
for
nice
veterinarian.
lady.
Yeah,
She
interesting
came over
choice
to
of
my
words.
house for free of charge. It was so cool.
Well, you feed everybody when they come over. We'll work for food. All right, the class of 1993, looking pretty festive right now. The only float with their own blow-up doll. The other one had a porta potty, but these guys have a blow-up doll.
Is that 93?
That says 93. No. Oh, so who's got the water balloons? I knew that was going to happen.
Balloons?
All right, guys, let's hear it for the class of 1993.
Very cool.
That's a good bunch right there.
That was hilarious. It is 93, okay. I love this float. Always, every year, it is so cool. They rock it out with awesome music. Dance Mania. These are like the children of Studio Max, if you will.
Look at them coming through. Look at the dance moves coming through here. This is amazing. What a great job they did. I'd say for the number of people involved, this is the biggest presentation so far.
It's like the dance equivalent to the world's largest boot race.
Yeah! Let's hear you girls make some noise. Come on.
Yeah, let's go. All right. Good job, ladies. And we've got some of the KI dancers in there too.
KI dancers in there. We're well represented all the way around.
Well, they start them small in dance in Ketchikan.
Never too early to get involved in the arts community.
You're gonna like this next one. I had to ask, did y'all tow this car from somewhere? Wait till you see the car that he's got on the back of this tow truck. It is amazing.
Really?
So then I asked him, it's so bright and shiny, how many hours did it take you to clean this thing up? And he said, oh no, it took me way longer to clean up my tow trucks. Not the first one, but the second one. You just wait.
Well, of course, Purdy's towing.
Sweet.
Purdy's towing out there, doing their part, bringing the tow trucks down. One tow truck carrying another tow truck, but the one behind it is the one I'm interested in.
Oh, you just wait.
What is that?
It is an amazing vehicle.
Is that an old T-Bird?
I don't know. I don't know cars, man, but I
wish
know
I could
it's
tell it from
shiny and
here.
bright and pretty.
Purdy's towing, of course, rescuing the vehicles and people of Ketchikan since 2003.
Rescuing the vehicles. That's right. And remember, it is a holiday. Don't drink and drive. Don't do it.
All right,
Nice
it is an old
tune, too.
T-Bird. Old T-Bird, slow ride, playing right there on there.
Sweet.
Oh, gosh, that is a beautiful
Isn't that
car.
gorgeous?
Man, that's right up there with the Batmobile as far as I'm concerned. That thing is gorgeous.
I agree. Rendezvous Senior Day Services next. If you didn't know it, you should know that when you shop at the Rendezvous Thrift Store, all of the money earned from there goes to benefit Senior Day Services. It is a great group. In fact, all my clothes come from Rendezvous Thrift Store.
Nice.
Swear to God.
No, me too. Well, not all of them. There's a lot of them, though. And there's Russ from Rendezvous. He's rolling the Rendezvous bus. Good to see you, Russ. You guys look great, man.
We've got another crowd favorite coming up next. You're gonna love it. Hometown favorite.
Angie Taggart coming through the tunnel with her dog team.
With her dog team. Woohoo!
Here come the puppies. And the crowd is going to go wild for this. The crowd absolutely is going wild. Our own Angie Taggart. Taggart, Ketchikan's original musher.
Awesome.
I did a Rod veteran 2011 and 2013. Happy 4th of July, Angie.
And we know it's warmer here than where you were.
It's pretty warm out here.
Very cool.
We're having a blast though.
Great looking dogs.
Looks like as part of their training, Angie has her dogs pull the four-wheeler through town.
Yeah, I'm trying to train our dogs.
That's a good idea.
Yep, they can do it. The 16 is really fast.
Very cool. And look, we've got. Look at all the tourists blocking her path because they want to take pictures. How cool is that?
That's up in very front of Wi-Fi. She went 950 miles across Alaska.
Wow.
950 miles across Alaska. The front dog led the way.
Her name's Rainey.
Her name's Rainey. All
After
right.
Ketchikan.
How cool is that?
Perfect.
That is awesome. And she's got her own fan. I mean, I just can't. I got to take a picture of all the tourists taking a picture of her.
Okay, coming up just a few moments from now, I believe we got Ketchikan Humane Society and the rest of their presentation.
Well, how appropriate.
Yeah, coming up right behind Angie Taggart and the dog team. And it's their interpretation of Highway to Our Future. The theme is Highway to All Animals in Southern Southeast Alaska, Loved and Wanted. The float sponsored by Gateway City Realty and representing the ongoing efforts to end euthanasia and to limit the number of unwanted animals in our communities. Their nonprofit works towards these goals by running low-cost spay-neuter clinics, fixing feral cats, rescuing and rehabilitating, fostering, and eventually homing abandoned animals.
Look at the little
Let's take
guy.
a look at some of these dogs.
All right.
How
Hey,
you
happy
doing, Doc?
4th.
Oh, you know what? You ever notice the animals get almost all the looks? They get all the applause.
They do, and I mean they're amazing.
I know you have a dog.
Awesome, thank you so much, and you gotta love that. Gotta love that.
All
Free
right,
treat.
more of the Ketchikan Humane Society coming on out right now. Throwing a life ring to the animals of Ketchikan.
Very cool. Look at that, so creative, so creative. Very nice.
Ketchikan Humane Society,
right.
by the way, entirely privately funded. Time, money, and love going into that. They've already rescued
look at the Snoopy
60
photo.
animals this year alone. Low-cost spaying and feral programs have spayed or neutered 158 animals this year. They hope their ongoing efforts will ultimately eliminate or greatly reduce the homeless animal population in our community.
Totally cool. Totally cool. And guess who's up next? Our friends from Relay.
Yeah, here comes Relay.
Relay for Life is
Here come
right
the
around the corner.
troublemakers. If you knew these guys and you knew the kind of things that go on at
Hot
these
dogs
events,
and Jello shots. Cure cancer.
the only way. You guys make some noise for the camera. Come on. A noisy and enthusiastic bunch. Coming up right behind them, Andy Lorcher. Andy Lorcher coming up. And by the way, this playhouse, you can actually win this playhouse.
I want that playhouse. That's sweet.
All right, I'm getting
and Andy built
Dude.
that himself. Andy built that
This
himself.
is actually one of the coolest things you could win in a raffle right now. Run around. The drawing is going to be held Labor Day, September the 2nd. You can take that playhouse home. And let me tell you, it is amazing in
That
there.
is a sweet playhouse.
It's got its own loft. It's huge. Happy
Yay,
4th of
happy
July, guys.
4th.
Boys and Girls Club coming through right now. Whole truck
All
full of happy
right.
kids.
Woo! Very cool. You know, the Boys and Girls Club has really grown in Ketchikan, and it's pretty darn amazing what they do. If you haven't checked it out, you ought to check it out because they have a really fun time over there. All right, so next up, the Eagles.
Oh, geez. This looks like trouble coming up here.
Oh, man, it does look like trouble.
I think...
And we're not talking about the Eagles either.
No, the Eagles, yeah. The Eagles are a good partying bunch, but I'll tell you what, that group behind them... Oh, here they are. They're making some noise.
Yay!
Good job, guys. Eagles Club rolling through right now.
Nice costume.
Fully costumed in the front there.
I love it. Very patriotic driver. Happy 4th.
Happy 4th of July being
Good
yelled out of
job.
there by the entire Eagles Club, Fraternal Order of Eagles. Talk Tours coming through right now.
Very cool. Happy 4th.
Happy 4th of July, guys.
Very cool.
Talk Tours having
Here's
a
your
great time
trouble.
out there.
Their 10-year reunion, the class of 2003.
All right. right, this deserves a lot of extra attention.
Because it's Jacob the Camera Dude's brother's class.
All right. I don't know. Do you think these guys are partying hard enough?
I don't know. I don't think so.
That's the craziest bunch yet.
All right.
Whoa!
Very cool.
Yeah!
Happy 4th.
That's a party going on that float right there.
Oh, man.
Hell yeah! Hell yeah! Woo!
All right, so up next, we've got our own new senior class, the class of 2014 from KI. And they're looking pretty raucous, too.
They're raving up there. This is crazy. They're all painted up. Well, let's see if we can get them to yell.
All right, woohoo!
Come on! Come on! Come on!
All right.
Whoops!
Good job.
There's also almost a parade-related injury there. I hope that gets worked out later.
Definitely.
Wow.
I was watching them build that behind the plaza, and it was pretty cool going up.
That is a floating rave right there.
I
It
know.
is crazy.
It's awesome. And you go from those two floats down to something that's kind of serious.
Yeah.
Boy Scouts of America, great organization, man. Doing great things for young men everywhere. Actually, used to work for them myself.
Good job, guys.
Good job,
Happy 4th of
guys.
July.
Happy 4th.
Happy 4th of July to our Boy Scouts of America right here in Ketchikan. I'll tell you what, that class is, but both of the reunion classes, the 2003 and the 2014 class, that's a tough act to follow. I wouldn't want to be behind those guys.
I know, definitely. Next up, we've got a bunch of cool cars.
Yeah, we got Ketchikan Cruisers coming through right now. Ketchikan Cruisers doing their big event today over next to the First Bank building near the plaza.
Yep.
You'll get a chance to go see some of these amazing vehicles. I mean, there are some cars. That particular Corvette right there, a 57, very rare, very beautiful. That thing is in absolutely pristine condition.
And I'll tell you what, they do rides. You can find them on Facebook, and they do rides a lot during the summer, and anyone can join them. They would love to have people join them, and I believe it's on a Saturday night. They go out and cruise the town.
Oh, look, somebody's trying to thumb a ride in the parade. That's classic.
I love
That's
it.
classic. Oh, that's a pretty one right there. I think that's I'm not positive, but I think that's an old Ford Coupe. Right. That is beautiful.
Well, it says it on the front.
Oh, look, here we've got Mark Osborne coming
Mark
up.
Osborne, the extraordinary.
$10. All right, he just came up and yelled $10. He's selling KRBD skiff tickets.
Oh, geez.
Yeah. God, that is beautiful. I almost feel like we need a moment of silence just for that car.
I know, I agree. It's like,
Happy 4th of July, guys. Here's Dave in the Cadillac. How you doing,
buddy.
Cadillac Dave, man? You just changed your name, you know that?
look at this one. This is kind of a groovy retro. Isn't that neat?
That is gorgeous. An old Bel Air station wagon. That is a classic.
I love the colors.
Well, just the windows. They never made windows like that past about 1970. The curve in the glass on the back, absolutely.
That is so
perfect
cool.
car.
That is so cool.
Even the fins on the top of it, just gorgeous. Ketchikan Cruisers drag racing over in
There's Gene. Hey,
Metlakatla.
Gene.
These guys are going to be racing the 13th, the 14th, and August 10th and 11th in Metlakatla. Gene Owens and his dragster being taken through the parade right now.
You know, you're getting to the end of the parade when you see the North Tongass Fire Department. Incidentally, congratulations to Dave Hull, who just retired, and now they've named Jerry Kiefer as the new chief. He has actually been with that fire department department since it was the Pond Reef Fire Department.
Well, I gotta say, this has got to be the safest parade in all the world. We've got all of our emergency medical responders here just in case.
Well, yeah, safe here in the parade, maybe not so much elsewhere,
Well,
right?
since everybody's here at the parade, I think we're gonna be all right.
Nope. And there you go. There you have it. The end.
I like how it's marked the end.
I didn't have the downtown outlets. You only had north and south trails.
Oh.
Downtowns here.
All right.
They're not allowed to all be.
Jen Tucker, signifying the end of the parade, our diva for 2012. Good to see you, and everybody, hats off to the Queen.
And hats off to the Chamber for yet another awesome parade. Remember, there's tons of other, if you're watching this live, there are tons of other great events happening today. All the events down at the plaza. Drink a beer with the Canadian right after this.
Drink a beer with the Canadians. That's going to be at 3 o'clock, 3:30. You've got a chance to go and get root beer floats courtesy of
3
Rotary.
o'clock, Terry Piles. 3 o'clock is Terry
That's
Piles
right.
deal. Down at Creek Street as well by the old library. And then at 5 o'clock, you've got the duck race. You've got the Ketchikan Cruisers car show happening. And to top it all off, as if that isn't enough, at 11 o'clock tonight, weather permitting, fireworks.
Did you miss the duck race? Or did you mention
No,
the
I
duck
said
race?
the duck.
Okay, well,
there
real
were
quickly,
so
I
many
just
things
wanted
where it was
to...
like an auctioneer.
Okay, there's so much going on, but here, if you haven't gotten your tickets for the duck race, you still have a little while to get them. They're
Yes,
going to be
you
sold
do.
till 2:30. Find somebody with a Rotary shirt on, or find somebody wearing a duck outfit. I know that sounds absurd, but there are people running around in duck
Absolutely.
outfits selling duck race tickets.
You got it. And thanks for watching. If you're watching us live on Channel 675, we certainly love bringing these local events to you all the time. Remember, only KPU brings you totally local, nationally award-winning local television. Now, we're going to edit out all of the day's events, and you can catch them later on Channel 611 and 688, as well as free video on demand. Thank you. Have a happy, safe, and awesome 4th of July. And Jonathan, thank you for co-hosting with me once again.
Hey, it's a pleasure. You don't expect much of me, and that way I can come up and not disappoint anybody. Thank you very much.
No, you were awesome. You were awesome. So I'll catch you later at the duck race.
Yes, you will.
And we'll visit again on First City Forum on your radio station sometime.
Sometime soon, very soon. Hopefully on Friday. I'd like to have that tomorrow if you have some time.
Ah, you got it.
You guys can all tune in tomorrow.
Parade recap.
Parade recap, and of course we'll talk about the winners of the duck race. Be able to unveil that and hopefully make it official right there on the show. I think that would be a lot of fun.
Definitely. And you have a happy and safe 4th of July. Remember, don't drink and drive. Have fun. Enjoy your families. And what an awesome event.
Hello. Happy 4th of July, everybody! Woo! Oh, sneak peek. You get a sneak peek. Put the tarp back on, guys. Hey, I'm Aaron Reeves. I have the distinct pleasure of working with Ketchikan Public Artworks and the Arts Council for quite a few years. We're here to celebrate Terry Piles today and the Altazzi family. And we're just proud to share this most recent piece that was funded by the city of Ketchikan in honor of the Altazzi family and replacing a piece that had been here for quite a few years. And we're just excited to be a part of the project. We're always really happy to work with the city of Ketchikan. And it's just an honor to continue to provide more and more wonderful public art installations in our community to share with not only our visitors but our friends and family alike, and to celebrate our culture here in Ketchikan and our pride of this wonderful town we all call home. So thanks for coming out today. I'm going to first pass the mic over to our Vice Mayor of the city, Mr. Bob Sievertson.
Thank you. Happy 4th of July. It's always a great day when we're able to unveil another piece of art in Ketchikan. It really speaks to what the community is about. And with this new art piece, it would be remiss if we didn't talk about the piece that it was replacing. It was carved by Jonesy Altazzi, a Haida that was born in Ketchikan, which was a territory of Alaska at the time. He was born December 23rd, 1897. Jonesy was a commercial fisherman. His daughter's here with us. Jonesy was a commercial fisherman and he lived in Ketchikan for approximately 50 years. He was also a big advocate of preserving the Haida language. Jonesy was commissioned by the Chamber of Commerce Tourism Committee to carve the salmon in hopes that it would become a tourist attraction. It had planned to be mounted by the fish ladder up the creek from this spot. But after it was carved, it was on display in the First National Bank for a while, and they were collecting donations in order to get it mounted. While it was doing that, it was decided that, not unlike the species that represented, it had to travel a little bit. It was taken to Seattle, to Portland, and to San Francisco and displayed in the Pacific Northern Airlines lobby and the United Airlines lobby. Again, before it returned to Ketchikan to be mounted, it was arranged by the state of Alaska to have it take a tour. It went to Chicago, Milwaukee, Cincinnati, and Detroit. So almost a year later, the salmon ended up returning to Ketchikan where it was mounted just below the fish ladder. Over the years, it had some issues, of course. The weather, the conditions took its toll on the fish. And once during real high water, it washed it off its mount and floated it down the creek. It took the fins off of the fish, and there was a considerable amount of rot in it. It was then taken over by the Public Works Department, where it was dried for at least 6 months, the fiberglass, and then repainted, and then later returned to this mount here. You know, it's a great tribute to the Ketchikan arts and the artists of the community. And I'd like to thank Jonesy for his presentation of the salmon for the community. And so now, the city of Ketchikan and the Arts Council incubated a program, and this particular fish, the Jonesy fish, was spawned out. So now it's time to talk about a new rebirth. And to do that, we're looking for Ray Troll.
I'm right behind you.
You're right behind me. There you go, Ray.
Thanks, Bob. So that was supposed to be unveiled like momentarily, but you're already looking at it, so the thunder has already been stolen. It's really kind of cool. Hey! But there was a great philosopher. I did write this thing, so give me 10 minutes, 2 minutes, all right? Art is long, vita brevis. Our lives are short, but art is long. And Hippocrates said that 2,500 years ago. So when we think about this, you know, it's a cool thing, it's a wonderful thing, but there's a point where the artwork falls into disrepair. And what does the community do when the artwork becomes old and fragile and is falling apart? I think that's what's happening here today. Is that's a wonderful story that connects one generation of Ketchikan artists to another generation of Ketchikan artists. It's a cross-generational, it's a cross-cultural thing. That's really, it's a very cool, wonderful story. And 30 years ago when I came here to town, I remember first seeing the wooden salmon that was over here and just marveling at its beauty. And then one day, as Bob said, it kind of went away. It's like, what happened to it? But some of the city workers actually saw that it was falling into disrepair, and they put fiberglass over it and painted it, and now that salmon has been returned to the Yeltatsi family. And I remember meeting Verna Yeltatsi many years ago, and always on the 4th of July, Verna would always be out here, always giving out flowers and pinning things on everyone's lapels. I'm just so sorry that Verna's not here, but her family is here today. But I didn't know anything about the story behind this fish and who had carved it until an extraordinary series of events started taking place in 2006 and 2007, and that's when this citizens group started forming. And it was a kind of a weird coincidence of events, but what's kind of cool is that Terry Piles, one of the hardest working, quietest, most humble guys over there, he's never going to pick up a microphone, but Terry Piles over there actually took it upon himself to make some piling caps. And those piling caps are still over there. He did this at his own expense. He enlisted other artists to help him. And that was kind of one of the seeds that gave birth to KPAW, the Ketchikan Public Arts Works Group. Dave Rubin at that time also said, hey, Terry, you should go over and talk to the Arts Council. And Terry came over, did talk to the Arts Council, and there were a bunch of artists that got together, and I know it's sort of like herding cats or taking chickens to the beach, but actually the artists did organize. We formed this group called KPAW. And we wanted to start promoting public art in our town, and just knowing that, you know, public art does work. It's here for all of us, and these are your fellow friends and neighbors that have made this art. So, and in working with the Arts Council, we've made more public art programs happen. Dave Rubin's rock sculpture, the rock is still over there. Let's give a hand for Dave. That was one of the very first, very public projects. Stephen Jackson did some piling caps. Nathan's son, Stephen's not here, but Nathan Jackson is here. So there's this great heritage that our town has always had. And we have this great relationship with the people that come to visit our town and learn from our culture and our history. So that's why I think it's a really special day today, when there's so many cross-generational things, cross-cultural things happening. And it's so cool. When that salmon went down a couple of years ago, it was like Ketchikan Creek had lost its protector salmon. So now, a couple of years later, through the public art process that KPAW helped found, and the city of Ketchikan has so graciously supported, it's back. So I think, can you join me in saying, long live the Kings! They're back! Long live the Kings! Public art. Thank you. And now you can unveil it. Oh, it's already unveiled. There you go. Thanks everybody for coming out today and enjoying this wonderful occasion. The point band is just going to kick off and start playing. Rotary is here with root beer floats, and the duck race, free root beer floats. As long as you buy a ticket and get a duck, you can have free root beer float. Deb Turnbull's around selling tickets. Who else? Tickets over here. Enjoy the rest of the day. Oh, everybody gets one. Sorry, one last thing. Hey, one last thing here before you go to the free root beer floats. One of the real important things that I came across is this beautiful picture of Joan Geltazzi. Joan Geltazzi and the original salmon. I've got that here if you want to see it, but it was in a book here, and it says that it went to the World's Fair. It has gone to it went to the World's Fair, so this is for your family to have. Thank you.
So very much. Thank you. Very happy.
Welcome, honored guests. I am Shandatla Yelpatsy, second daughter of Chief Jones Yelpatsy. He was the last chief from Ketchikan, and he was a master carver. He can carve paddles, canoes, boats, totem poles, and small totem poles, make his own tools. And I asked him once, how do you put that in that abalone inlay? He says, you heat pitch, and you got to put it in real fast, and then scrape the excess pitch off, and it'll stay. He said, nowadays the young carvers use something they call crazy glue. He says, maybe they made it especially for them. Thank you. I'm very glad and a happy 4th of July to everybody. Thank you.
guys all got your duck tickets? Everybody? All right. Welcome everyone to the 25th annual
Ducks are off.
duck race. The ducks have left the chute. They're on their way down. These guys better hurry up. These guys, this is like last minute stuff. The ducks are on the way, guys.
He's the fire chief. He can handle it.
The fire chief is at work. Everybody, we're all safe. The ducks will all be very safe. If there's a fire at Duck Central, everything will be fine. This is a little look behind the scenes of the duck race. This is the part nobody talks about. Everybody talks about the little yellow ducks and how cute they are. Nobody ever talks about what's going on right there. We got a member of the clergy there just to make sure everything's going straight. Aaron Reeve, right?
Aaron Reeve is on board.
Aaron Reeve on board too. Say hi, everybody. Here's Aaron Reeve right there. Give him a big hand. Give him a big round of applause. These guys are working hard. Patty Mackey, everybody. Wave hi, Patty.
And Dick Miller.
Dick Miller.
Creator of the
Dick Miller, yes, creator of the what?
The quacking duck float.
Oh, yeah.
Dick Miller is the one that made the duck float, the head move to the side, and the beak quack.
Our very own animatronics master, Dick Miller. And our favorite member of the clergy, Pastor George Paisley, everybody.
Woohoo!
Oh, come on, you can do better than that.
If you didn't know, all of the proceeds from this duck race go towards First City Rotary's charitable jobs around Ketchikan here locally, to include scholarships and doing such projects as building benches at the brand new Community Connections, as well as multiple other projects. And certainly we hope that you're familiar with our Rotary Youth Exchange program. It's pretty huge, and we're very proud of it. In addition, this year, we are going to be helping with the women's clinic in Tanzania.
Wow.
Did you know that?
Well, I realized there must be a need for that there. That's good. That's good. I'm glad we're doing that. Luckily, we've got the backup boat. Clearly, this was a two-boat operation. We have the mysterious second boat. We don't know for sure who it is. This is like the mystery at the grassy knoll in the Kennedy assassination. We're not sure who this guy is.
Roger Maynard.
It's Roger Maynard. Okay, so we've got a confirmation. We know who he is.
He's the designer of our t-shirts.
These t-shirts, he actually designed these t-shirts?
Yes.
Good for him.
And the logo on our website.
And the logo on the website said Krista Bruce. You guys know Krista Bruce? Give Krista Bruce a big round of applause. Thank you, Krista.
Yeah.
Well, up until this year, we're pretty sure there's never been a shipwreck or an injury in the duck race. This might be the year, though. One more time, Rosie. It's hard to believe she used to teach our children here in Ketchikan, isn't it? Isn't that known as Mrs. Ropel to many of the students here. President-elect of the Rotary. Actually, let's give Rosie a great big round of applause. She's going to be the president this year. Is that as of today? Are you the new president?
As of July 1st.
As of July 1st, new Rotary, First City Rotary president right here.
Yay!
And of course, there's Rotary Duck Race, so big round of applause, please.
Yeah.
And that's just ducky.
You got to be loud.
Not only that, likes the duck noises too.
Oh, yeah.
Do you do any other farm animal noises? No? God, we are so proud of you. We are so proud of you. What an amazing new president we have in Rotary.
Sweet. Passing the torch off.
All right, we're waiting.
Oh, there's the drone.
Oh, there's the drone. Drone aircraft looks just like a helicopter. Be very careful.
Ow, I just got a splinter.
Wow.
There's your injury.
Yeah, there it is. Up until this year, no injuries. Now you've done it. All right, so we only have their word for it that the ducks have actually been released. They're on their way here. How many of you here have been here for a duck race before? Raise your hand. Okay. Okay, so you realize you're going to be waiting a little while. These ducks, they take their time. Doug's over there waving. Doug is very familiar with the duck race. Yeah, we had somebody doing the Macarena over there. That was good.
The Canadians.
Oh, where's the Canadians? Where's our friends from Prince Rupert? Wow, the delegation from Prince Rupert is here. Thank you, Canadians, for showing up for our nation's national holiday.
Question is, did he buy a duck?
Yeah, they did. They all.
What? The mayor needs to come over here. The mayor of Prince Rupert needs to come over here.
Yeah, we need to talk about the fair trade agreement.
Yeah, the fair trade agreement where I'm pretty sure they just came from Buy a Canadian a Beer event over there at Fish Pirates. Did anybody actually buy a Canadian a beer today? Well, apparently you still can. There he is.
And there's the beer stand.
And there's a beer stand for those of you who feel really strongly about this.
They supported our duck race.
They supported the duck race. Yeah. Of course they did. There's beer in it for them. Why wouldn't they? Roger Maynard waiting patiently. He's even got it looks like some sort of a retriever dog with him just in case.
That's a duck retriever.
Of course it's a duck retriever. As you know, the funds raised from this event go to a number of different causes through Rotary. Rotary does things here in Ketchikan and throughout the world. This year, through this event, they sold 3,560 tickets, raising $35,600. Thank you to all of you guys out there for taking part, and all the folks that aren't here, thank them too. You can always count on the gambling spirit of the Ketchikan people to make sure fundraisers work out right. Who likes gambling? You guys, that's who.
No, these guys.
You guys do.
They're cheering at anything that you have to say.
They have like 500 tickets apiece. They're going for it, man. I like charity. You like charity?
All right.
Yeah.
This is the winning number, eh?
No, here. He says A, too.
All right. Wait. What were we saying here? You believe you've got the winning ticket?
Yes, I do. The winning ticket, I believe, is number 3627.
And you believe that? Why?
Because it was sold to me by Rosie, and Rosie always sells the winning ticket.
Is that what Rosie told you?
That's what Rosie told me.
I'd like you guys to meet the mayor of Prince Rupert. Okay, this is the mayor of Prince Rupert right here.
Good afternoon, everybody. I hope you're having a great time. Prince Rupert is a sister city to the community of Ketchikan. We enjoy coming up here, and we come up and celebrate the 4th of July every year. And we're really elated that there's sunshine here today. We think we brought it across the border. So I hope you all enjoy yourselves.
Thank you for the imported sunshine, Mayor of Prince Rupert. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. Very nice to meet you, Michelle O'Brien.
Thank you for telling me the winning ticket.
Oh, yeah. We got a lot of important people here today. One of my favorite folks here in the community, Angie Taggart, who has actually gone out there and run the Iditarod twice, 2011 and 2013. Big hand for Angie. Come on.
Thank you. I just want to thank Ketchikan because you guys got me there both times. So thank you so much.
Woohoo! That's pretty cool. Someone brought music.
Somebody did bring music.
I'm curious to know, Andy, how'd your dogs do running in the heat today?
Well, thanks to my dad giving them lots of water, they did awesome. So it was a little hard for them, but Iditarod this year was about 41 degrees, so it was pretty warm.
Wow. Well, they look like greyhounds going for it.
Yeah.
So awesome.
Thank you.
Hey, thanks, Angie. All right, sounds like we have ducks. We have ducks. We have one duck. It looks like one slipped through.
I'm trying to keep it straight, man.
How'd that one get out? I don't know. That might be one. I think that might have been thrown in after the fact.
It might be the mayor's.
Hey, Mayor Jack, did you throw that one in? If it's 3627, you're going in the drink.
That's number 3627, I'm sure.
You're pretty sure. Now, for those of you who haven't seen this before, just because that's coming now does not mean it's going to make it through that little opening at the end first.
And it doesn't mean it's a...
And it doesn't really even mean it's a duck. It could be a wad of yellow paper for all we know at this point.
But we change the labels every year.
You change the labels every year? So, okay, they change the labels every year to protect the innocence of the ducks.
Yes.
Yes.
Well, that must have been an optical illusion.
What happened? It might have been a real duck and just took off. Nope, there's a couple of them. You can see a few of them out there right now. Okay. The ducks are racing towards the bridge at the speed of smell.
Look, we've
got a chant going of we want ducks over here. Yes. Yes, come on. I've never heard that before. Do it. Come on. They want ducks. Yeah. And the duck chant was heard throughout the creek. echoing from the valley below.
Or the bridge above.
Or the bridge above, as it might be.
Lots of people here.
I think we should introduce Chris Cracker.
Here's my duck.
All right.
It's my duck.
That's somebody's duck. Somebody's duck is right there. Somebody's.
All right, so let's talk about the Quacker Sackers.
Okay.
All right, so now that we've got,
They're not going to somersault.
now that we've got the ducks in sight,
All over the
you
place.
should know that we also have a group of very fine young men and women we call Quacker Sackers. And thanks to Snorkel Alaska for donating the wetsuits for these kids. And they will go all along the creek and scoop the ducks off of the side of the creek and usher them along towards a hopeful win. Most of the Quacker Sackers are our Rotary Youth Exchange students, and some of them have come home. Marco Torres from Mexico, Devin O'Brien from Brazil, Holly O'Brien just came back from Ecuador, and some of them are in town. Thomas from Taiwan, Philip from Austria, and then we also have our outbound students. Brandon Castle is going to South Africa, and Sarah Gucker is going to Thailand. Andrew Maxwell is joining them, and he was in Norway last year. And then they have their ever-present local friend, Katrina Thomas, in the water with them as well.
All right, looking straight down. That one looks like it's getting tired. It's slowing down.
Oh, there's
one right below us, man. That one might have pooped itself out, gone too fast at the beginning. It should have paced itself. Very important. Obviously, that one's lacking cardio right now. Probably could have trained a couple months more up to the event.
I shouldn't talk a whole lot.
I want to make it clear that all of the contestants will be tested for performance-enhancing substances after the race, at which point we can find out if there's an actual winner or there needs to be an asterisk. That one's looking like Mark McGuire right now. Hey, I'm not into that. I don't know what kind of drugs they're taking, sir. Could have been what? So what is it? Some petroleum product, obviously. I don't know.
Oh, here's some more. Yeah.
All right.
These are non-weighted ducks on the bottom.
Yes. We also check all of these ducks for shaving and for aerodynamic preference.
Do they have to be right side up?
No.
Well, they don't have to be right side up. I want to make that super clear. They could be upside down. They could do somersaults. Some of them actually go through backwards if they're being fancy.
Oh, here we go.
All right, that one looks like it's heading right.
It's like making a beeline.
It is like it's directed. It's like it's remote controlled somehow.
Hey.
Is it somebody? What?
No,
What?
No.
What? You're gonna bet on the ticket.
You're gonna bet.
The ticket, man. You know what? Maybe the ticket's got a shot.
Is in 5th place right now.
Wow, I've never seen one head straight for the hole like that. Okay, it's heading off to the right. The wind's blowing it off. Yeah, that duck's not looking good right now.
Look at the second one.
Second one's heading right for the first
second one. Yep.
All right, and it's sliding over.
Oh, look at it go.
All right.
Oh, look at it. Total beeline.
Yep, total beeline.
Total beeline.
Oh, look at it go. Look at it go.
It's got to go through the hole.
Go.
No
Duck,
way.
duck.
Oh, no.
Oh! Goal! They won't tell us the number, man. I'll tell you, it's not 2367, man. As you know, there's still a lot of money out
We've got
there.
another one creeping along.
Okay, we got 2 more creeping in.
Yeah.
Thousands of dollars worth of duck race happening right now.
So we've done 2,500. We're going for 1,500.
We're going for 1,500 with this next one. Uh-oh. Oh, looks like we've had a collision. We've had a collision on the race course.
He's passing him up.
Oh,
Passing him up.
go!
Yeah.
Ah! right, that one was just, it got like a little wallflower duck sitting right there. It just doesn't want to move any further.
For 1,000.
This one's for $1,000. The next one through makes it $1,000.
Oh, and there's a whole bunch more coming down.
And it looks like we got some friends coming down the creek too.
Where's the whole group? Where's the other 3,000?
We'll be cleaning the other 3,000 up for weeks.
That's why we have Quacker Sack.
All right.
The Quacker Sackers are probably able to walk down the creek at this point.
Yeah, they probably could.
You should think about it.
They got 3,000 ducks.
Yeah, as low as the tide is right now, the Quacker Sackers, those are the kids who actually have to get in there and help clean up. They could probably just walk right down the creek right now. That's not very much depth. In fact, I wouldn't be surprised if a couple of these ducks got stuck.
I bet it's over your head.
No, not over there.
Oh, looks like third place.
Oh, we got third place. This is $1,000 about to go into the net.
Yeah.
All right, no.
The next one.
No shaking the floats, man. No shaking the floats.
Huh? This one's for 100.
Yeah.
All right, this next one is 500. Is that right?
Oh, look at that huge fish that just jumped over there.
The salmon are going to get in and interfere. There's a chance that the salmon will reach up and eat the ducks. In which case, that duck's disqualified, and so is the salmon.
And the next
All right, we've got a bunch of them. Look, we've got like 4 of them, 5 of them sitting there right at the floats.
Prizes 4 through 10 are $100. Ducks 4 through 10.
Okay, ducks 4 through 10 win $100. That's what we're looking at right now. So those ducks going through there are still worth money.
And then 11 through 20 are with $50 a piece.
All right, there it is. They broke loose. 2 of them going through, $100 a piece. I'm sure glad Pastor George wore his robe and he looks all official and everything.
He did actually wear his
official robe. He wore his official robe. Yes, yes.
Jonathan, if you need me, I'll be at O'Brien.
Say that.
Okay, if you need to visit with the mayor of Prince Rupert, he'll be at O'Brien's. You can say him over there. He's had it with this duck thing. He's done.
The stress is too much.
Yeah, he's too much for him. Thanks, Mayor Jax.
The stress is too much. So we should ask how many people like the duck float.
You think so? Good.
Yeah. How many people saw the duck float in the parade today? Anyone?
Yeah, there's a few people over there. Raise your hands.
Raise your hands.
All right.
Anyone see the head move on that thing? Yeah, all right.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and the beak too.
And the beak moved. It was the first animatronic rotary duck ever. All right, we got a bunch of ducks congregating towards the end there. Haven't quite made it. We got one, looks like it's headed right for the hole.
Excuse me. Lean out here. They're just so...
Mayor Jack's still trying to put the fix in. Good job, good try.
He's having me hold his ticket.
Oh, that one cut to the right. Whoa, we got salmon.
Oh, what? Where?
We got salmon. We had a jumper.
You're thinking the ducks are bait. I've never seen a salmon jump.
I want to see a salmon eat one of the ducks.
Do we have a salmon rule?
No.
We do not have a salmon rule.
If a salmon eats a duck and then swims through the hole, does that one win?
I don't know.
Yeah?
Yeah, you win dinner and $100.
You got dinner and $100.
Woo!
Oh, we just had another one go in?
Another beeliner going in.
All right. Here comes the money. Oh, in it goes.
Yeah.
If you could direct Mike Round to O'Brien's Pub.
Mike Round, are you out there? Mike Round, there's a Canadian security emergency. You need to go to O'Brien's Pub, sir. Okay? The mayor beckons.
Oh, there he is. He's right over there.
Whoa, more money!
Woo!
Those look like $50 ducks right there. All right.
Down weird.
Wiggling into the net. Another $50 duck. You see how careful they are with the ducks? Because this is a big deal. It's a lot of money right there. Not only that, if they're not careful with the ducks, this is called littering. Any other place you'd be arrested for doing this. Yes, only this day are we encouraged to watch rubber duckies float down the creek.
Yes, and if you find them, don't put them back in. I should say that to give people ideas. Boy, this is the most leisurely duck race I've ever been to.
Now we still got money ducks coming in, right? Right, Michelle? These are money ducks.
11 through 20.
11 through 20, $50 a piece. So they're right there. That's about $50 about to go into that net.
And what's this dude going down there for?
Clearly, this guy wants to get closer to the ducks.
Oh.
Hey, sir, are you aware that's a sewage line? I'm just asking, seriously. I wouldn't lean on that if I were you. What, go wash your hands with some Purell up there at Dolly's. They use it a lot. What?
No.
What?
No, be nice, keep it clean.
I am trying to keep it clean. Use Purell. This is yet another argument for motorized ducks. Everybody wants to argue with me, but I'm telling you, we need motorized ducks. Who's for motorized remote control ducks next year? Anybody? Anybody, would you build one? Anybody that would think of building one in Edinburgh, raise your hand. Yeah! See, that's what I'm talking about, man.
Maybe we can go for turtles.
How about sail ducks? That would be environmentally sound, at least. Just some sail ducks. Okay, we got one right here. We got a straggler. We got a bunch of them coming through.
Oh.
All right, we got a couple that have escaped the boundaries. They're officially disqualified.
It's the mayors. They're going home to Canada.
Yeah, that's Prince Rupert's mayor's duck right there, leaving the boundaries.
To go to Canada.
Trying to head back to Canada. Drone aircraft keeping an eye on the event. Glad they're up there. How do you think the salmon feel? They're just trying to get upstream and spawn, and they got 3,000 little rubber ducks coming at them like shrapnel. Like shrapnel. I mean, that's very, very traumatic. You're just a salmon trying to get it on. It is awful.
I think when he has to say duck, he hits his body.
Oh, we got another one. Another one, maybe.
Here we go. $50 in the net.
Boy, they're being quite efficient on that boat this year.
They are. They're being very efficient.
All right, so on the boat, they are writing down the winning numbers, and they're calling back to Duck Central. Very soon, we'll get a call here, and we will announce the numbers. Due to the speedy, this is a really slow duck race, we can also count on advertising those numbers to you via radio and local print, so you can look for those if you're not here.
Oh, you're missing one. You're missing one. Oh, no, other side. Other side, it's getting away. Other side, it's on the side. Back up boat, please approach. Send the retriever dog. Aaron, it's going off the back. Right there it is. It's going up. That was disqualified.
You got it? All right, the 20 have been done.
The 20 ducks have arrived. That is the official end of the prize portion of this year's 25th annual Rotary Duck Race. If you'd like to stick around for the non-prize portion, well, there it is.
Okay.
Maybe it's time to bring side bets to this. I think we could actually turn this into a side bet thing for the extra ducks.
Yeah, totally.
You're in? You're in. There's counselors you can see if you really want to do that. That's yeah.
I mean, the Quackersackers, my goodness.
We expect the Quackersackers. You know what? That would be kind of cool. We should bet on the Quackersackers.
The Quackersackers probably have their hands full right now. I mean, as slow as this has been. Yeah.
Now, do they have to wait till it gets to the end? before they pull them out, or can they get them out before that?
No, they have to usher them all down towards the end.
So they're like duck shepherds.
Yes.
Okay, they're shoeing them.
They're shoeing them.
Shoeing the duckus.
All right, we've got some top 10 announcements here.
Adam Archibald, number 1.
First prize, $2,500 goes to Adam Archibald.
Okay.
All right, clearly some happy folks who know Adam.
Cammy Smith, friend of Adam, right here.
Cammy Smith over here, all right. Okay, number 2.
And
For $1,500,
Larry Richards.
goes to Larry Richards. Right here, amazing. Wow, it's like he knew or something. Very cool. Good job, dude.
No. Anybody could do that. I want to see ID.
You don't have a problem.
Look, he's gonna whip out his ID.
Larry Richards. I even got my winning
Look, he's showing his ID.
Larry Richards, everybody.
Hey,
Hey, congratulations, man. Oh, in the right place at the right time, man. How many tickets did you buy? Just the one?
He's number 3.
All right, we'll interview him in a second.
Knock out of the creek and brought it down here, didn't you?
And we're still waiting on third prize for $1,000.
that would be Hawkins Richards.
And third prize, $1,000 goes to Samantha Anderson.
Got it.
Hey. No.
Very cool. Thank you for attending. And remember, we will publish the results of all of the 20 winners in the local media starting next week. Do we want to announce the number 4?
Yeah, now it's all 20.
I like your enthusiasm.
Number 4?
Thank you.
Yeah, who's number 4?
I like it too.
Jacob Gomez.
Gomez?
So am I. I know.
Okay, so fourth prize, $100, goes to Jacob Gomez, spelled G-O-M-E-S.
Okay.
Right there, you're kidding me.
Another one?
Right here.
And he's right here too. Very cool.
That's amazing,
Nice.
man.
Unfortunately, we don't issue the checks on the spot, but
Okay.
How do we get our money back?
Okay, what's the
he wants to know how do I get my money?
Let's go to O'Brien's and wait for it. Next one.
Yeah, go to O'Brien's and wait for it. That's what everybody wants to do.
Number 5 is Janine Caraway.
I'm Jonathan.
Marjorie.
Marjorie, pleasure to meet you.
Number 6, Caro Torgeson.
Okay, Okay, it's Carl Torgerson.
Caro.
Okay, number 7 is. Oh, number 7 is Pat Branco.
And number 7 is Pat Branco.
Okay, number 8. Rhonda Bowling, number 8.
Number 8, Rhonda Bowling.
Number 9.
Rhonda Bowling, really?
Yeah.
Oh, Savannah Scanlon.
Number 9.
Number 9.
Number 9, Savannah Scanlon.
And number 10. Bet Jacobet.
Number 10 is Bet Jacobek. No. So we will publish 11 through 20 in all the local media next week. Thank you very much from First City Rotary for yet another.
I've never seen that
Thank
before.
you for supporting our projects in our community. Happy 4th of July, everyone.
What does the duck say? What does the duck say? Quack, quack.